Hello students, today I am going to tell you about game creation in Scratch. So firstly, I'll tell you what is the Scratch. So let's start. This is the interface of Scratch. This is the menu bar. Here, menus will be shown. This is your play and stop control button. By using this button, you can play your animation or you can stop your animation. This is your sprite manipulation option. From here, you can manipulate your sprite. This is your sprite palette. Here, your sprites will be shown whose you have selected or inserted. This is your stage area where your animation will be moved. This is your sprite option where you can do coding of your game. You can use the blocks for coding. These are your blocks palette. This is your editing palette. Here you can edit your sprite. First is Scratch menu bar. This bar displays simple menus named File, Edit, Tips and About It. It also displays a set of icons to duplicate, delete, grow, shrink and get help on the selected sprite on this stage. This is your menu bar. Next is stage. It is a place where you keep the sprite that together make your animation. Stage also shows the output of your animation script. Stage displays icon at its top for maximizing, restoring it and to run and stop the animation. Next is sprite. Character that together make the animation called sprite. Cat is the default sprite and mascot of Scratch too. More sprite can be added from sprite library. You can add more sprites from sprite library. From an external file, a picture from camera or a newly drawn sprite using Sprite Painter. You can make any new sprite using Sprite Painter. You can insert from your file or you can take the picture of the sprite from the camera also. Next is Sprite Panel. It lists all the sprite added into the animation. Next is Sprite Panel. It lists all the script blocks that are used to design the animation script. Blocks are arranged in various categories like motion, events, pan, etc. Script panel also contains a large work area called script editor, in which animation script is created by drag dropping the required blocks. Means in a script editor you can drag and drop your blocks. Those are your coding blocks. You can drag the coding blocks and drop it into the script editor. Script, it is a set of blocks arranged to define how the desired animation should work. Script is created by drag dropping blocks from the set of blocks I have told you before. It is a set of blocks arranged to define how the desired animation should work. Means you can insert blocks according to your wish that how you want to move your sprite or animation. Some common motion blocks are: first is move. Move the sprite forward to given steps, like if you have given here 10, so your sprite move forward 10 steps. If you will give here any other number, like you have given 20, so your sprite forward 20 steps. Next is turns. Turn the sprite clockwise by given degrees. You can give here degree, like here given 15. If you want to move more, you can give extra or you can add more in this section. Next is turn. Turn the sprite anti-clockwise by given degree. By using this, you can turn your sprite anti-clockwise. Next is go to. Turn the sprite toward up, down, left or right direction by using go to block. Next is point in direction. Move the sprite to given coordinates on stage. You can give x-axis or y-axis by giving in this block. Next is float. Float the sprite for given second towards given coordinates. Next is move the sprite with mouse pointer. You can move your sprite by using your mouse pointer also. Next is adding sound from sound library. Sound library of Scratch contains a collection of several sounds which can be added in the animations. To open the sound library, click on choose sound from library button in sound tab. In the library, select the desired sound and click OK. The sound will be added. Means if you want to insert a sound in the Scratch, so simply you have to select sound tab, then choose sound from library. After that you have to choose your desired sound and then click on OK. Your sound will be inserted. Next is there are some sound blocks are play the selected sound. This block shows play the selected sound. Play sound. Next is play the selected sound until entire sound is played. Next is stop. By using this block you can stop all the sounds. Next is drum. Play selected drum for given duration. Next is play duration. Place the selection note for given duration. Here you can give your duration from which time to from which time. Next is activates the selected instrument. By using this block you can activate your selected instrument. Next is pause. By using this block you can pause your music. Next is reiteration, or you can say this is your looping blocks. In this we can give loops to our sprite. When certain blocks need to be executed repeatedly, then it is called reiteration or looping. For example, showing a star twinkling, heart beating, light bulb flashing, jumping a sprite, etc. You can give anything like this. Reiteration is implemented by repeat until, and forever blocks which are found in control category. There are three types of reiteration, or you can say loops. There are three types of loops that are repeat until, and forever. Working with drawing pen. Pen blocks are used to draw figures. Pen down blocks set the pen ready to draw, and pen up blocks unset the pen to draw. Drawing is done by moving the sprite in different directions to get the desired figure. Pen block also allows setting and changing the pen color, shade and size, etc. By using pen block you can change your size of pen, you can change the pen color, you can give shade also, or you can change the size also. Here some pen options are given like clear, stamp, pen down, pen up, set pen color to, change pen color by. These blocks are change the pen's property. Like first is clear, so clear all pen marks on the screen. If you have given any pen mark on the screen, it will be clear by using clear all pen marks. Next is draw a copy of the sprite on the stage. If you want to create a copy of your sprite, you can draw a copy of the sprite by using this option. Next is turns the pen feature on inside a sprite. The sprite will pen on the screen whenever it moves until the pen is turned off. Next is turn the pen feature off stopping a sprite from penning. Next is sets the color of the pen to a color chosen by the programmer. Changes the pen color by a certain value. Sets the color of the pen by using a number system. Next is changes the shade of the color by a chosen value. Next is sets the shade of the color to a chosen value. Next is change the size of the pen by a chosen number. Set the size of the pen to a chosen number. So, in next video, I'll tell you how you can create a game by using Scratch. Firstly, you have to read this very carefully.